Hello dancers, welcome back to another Lessons in Dance. My name is Ortavia. The purpose behind this blog is to change your mentality and hopefully give you a different way of looking at things. And again, with this lesson, I hope to do just that. Today, I want to talk to you about how to be a dancer. For those who have not seen Introduction to I Am School of Dance and do not know my background, I am a dancer and choreographer. My passion is choreography. I remember being in my living room, recording and learning every piece of choreography from my favorite music videos. It didn't matter how big or how small the dancer's part was, I knew it. Couple that with being with your friends and your family and creating these mock talent shows, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. I was going to be a background dancer for Aaliyah. I was going to use that to get my foot in the door, and I had dreams of being this world-renowned choreographer to the stars. So once I got to high school, I convinced my mom to let me join the pep squad, and I loved it. Then a few years later, this great dance workshop came to town. It was going to feature world-renowned choreographers, those who had done works for NSYNC and Janet Jackson. Once again, my mom footed the bill, and I was on my way. This was going to be the start of my career. The next morning, my family and I were readying ourselves for church, and I got a call from my friend who told me that Aaliyah had just died in a plane crash. My dream was shattered in so many pieces. That ultimately changed my mindset. I no longer wanted to go away and audition for all these music videos and become this grand choreographer. I kind of just became sullen, didn't stop dancing, but that dream was no longer there. Fast forward to 2002, I went to college, Grambling State University, where everybody is somebody. And as I'm sitting in the financial aid office with my mom, I overhear this girl talking about the dance company at Grambling. And she basically was saying all you had to do was walk in and you were automatically into the company. So I knew from there that's what I was going to do. So gathered the info. Let me not forget to mention that Grambling State University came to San Antonio one day, and their band and their dancers were phenomenal. And that is the reason why I chose Grambling. Not to major in dance, but I wanted to get in on the action. I spent 4 years in the Orchesis Dance Company under the direction of Diane Maroney-Grigsby. I didn't get picked for the field shows, but the spring shows, I was in there. I enjoyed the big stage productions, the costume changes, the traveling. And I knew from then that the dream that I thought had died hadn't. It had just changed directions. The greatest piece of motivation I received was when my dance teacher was sitting on the stage one day and I was teaching choreography to some newcomers. And she turns to me and says, "Twin," which is my nickname in college. She says, "Twin, you're a great teacher." She gave me a reference to be a dance teacher at an after-school program down the street. And that is what I've been doing ever since. Teaching dance and creating dance productions. One of my favorite movies is Sister Act 2. I love the first one, but Sister Act 2 had a scene where Whoopi Goldberg is dealing with this troubled teen who wants to sing. And she says one piece of information that stood out and has always stood out. And that was, if when you wake up in the morning and the only thing that you can think about is singing, then you a singer, girl. And I say that same thing to you, but as a dancer. If when you wake up in the morning, all you know all you can think about is dance, then you're a dancer. And it doesn't matter if people like it. It doesn't matter if you have people supporting you. As long as you believe in you, then you just got to do it. So my first lesson is, in order to be a dancer, you have to dance. You have to love it. You have to live it. You have to breathe it. It's not for the faint of heart. Dancing is not just some fly-by-the-night type of skill, because it is a skill. It takes training of the body, of the mind, and of the soul. Those dance lessons that I took for those 4 years plus were some of the most challenging times of my life. The balancing and the ab work and the strength and the sustaining of the, it took a lot, but it built me. And although I felt I was already strong, I became a lot stronger. So that's my first lesson for you. If you want to dance, dance. Until next time, I'll see y'all.